So, Steve, I'd like to explore the administration's federal IT strategic vision. Would you outline for us your vision for smarter IT delivery and that agenda? What is it?
Well, smarter IT delivery is first and foremost about effectiveness. How are we driving the effectiveness of the programs that we enact? How are we meeting the mission, the core mission of our agency, and the objectives that mission defines through the smart use of technology? When we came in and the president came into office in early 2009, technology was really seen much more as a discretionary thing. It was more so in and I'm saying this as a hasty generalization across government, but it was seen much more as a thing, the ability to print a document or check your email or save a file somewhere or call the help desk when something doesn't work. It wasn't seen as the way you connect to your customers, the American people, the way you communicate. In some cases now we're seeing even the way you govern and the way you think about participatory government and all of that. And the president brought a different perspective and said, that and technology is the place that you enact to go do those things. And I think we've taken the federal government somewhat on a journey here and getting our arms wrapped around getting past the discretionary aspects of government. And for us that was really about stopping the spending growth in federal IT, showing people that you can actually, the smart implementation of technology, you can actually cut costs and use those savings to do new things and get a lot of that done. And then we focused a lot on thinking about kind of broad brush policy, mostly in the area of innovation and cybersecurity. So things like open data and thinking about new mobile environments for government and the new kind of digital thinking within government, and then in cybersecurity, thinking very broadly about are we keeping everything safe and secure and using cyber as kind of a way of innovating within government. Now we've reached a really new inflection point where that the journey sort of started in efficiency and moved to kind of broad brush policy, but really now is about effectiveness. How are we now stand at an inflection where we can have a conversation with agencies on, are we serving our customer in the best possible way? And so the smarter IT agenda is really about what are those raw ingredients that we need to go drive to be a more effective government. And we think it's centered around a few things. We call it the 3 Ps: people, processes, and partners. Those companies out there that are helping government on the partner side. The processes is about how are we getting things done? Are we doing things in a 21st century way to deliver technology to government? And people is, do we have are we utilizing the best people from both the private and public sector in the way we do things in government and getting that done in the right way? And so the agenda is really about building mechanisms and guidance and having conversations with agencies on how to use those 3 Ps to go drive this new wave of effectiveness in government.